You know what I mean? They're not looking at this and being like, oh, I found out who Megan Thee Stallion was from this list. It's busy, baby. 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 It's busy. Hit that subscribe button. Man, it's your boy DJ Get Busy, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, all of that stuff, man. So the XXL list just dropped. So I'm looking at the XXL list right now. A lot of familiar faces on here. So I see, YK Osiris down here at the bottom. My man had that song Worth It. It was hot. He deserves it. Let's see here. We also got Gunna on here. That's surprising, you know what I mean? I really felt like Gunna should have been on there like last year. But anyway, Gunna's hot. That's Gunna. Megan Thee Stallion, she hot right now. She was hot, earlier in the year. She definitely deserves her spot. Hot Girl Summer, I'm not surprised about that. Rico Nasty. The thing is, I see Rico. I'm just going to go ahead and skip through it here a little bit. Like Lil Mosey, Roddy Ricch, YBN The Baby, Comethazine. First off, Comethazine's on Banshee 3? He's been popping in these streets. He's been hot. Anyway, he dropped Walk last year. He dropped the remix earlier with A$AP Rocky. Blueface, Baby, not a surprise here. He's one of the hottest rappers right now. Same thing with The Baby. Tierra Whack had a lot of buzz around her. This I actually feel like this XXL freshman list, they actually got it on point. Every list on here is a hot artist. Everybody on here is hot. Let me tell y'all my issue with the list, right? I recognize every name on this list. Period. There was a point in time where the XXL freshman list would come out, and I'd be like, yo, who's on there? Who's on there? Once it gets revealed, you look at it and you're like, yo, who are some of these artists on here? They put you on to new artists. And now I just feel like the XXL list is really whoever's on there by now. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've been listening to Comethazine for, a couple of years now. Lil Mosey for at least a year, YK for, a year. The Baby, he just got hot, but still, when Blank Blank came out, that's when he should have been on the XXL freshman. Same thing with Blueface. Blueface would have been on XXL last year had XXL been the same way it used to be. And people were like, who the hell is Blueface? And boom, he dropping. Tatiana came out last January, the first time, on World Star. So, the XXL freshman list, it's good. Y'all hit it on the nail. All of these artists are hot. All these artists are popping. They all have fan bases. Roddy Ricch, Out the Mud just dropped. He's hard. You know what I'm saying? All these artists on here are dope. But I would have liked to have seen this list last year and have been the only person I know on here is Gunna. You know what I'm saying? I would have loved to see that. Maybe Rico and been and Comethazine, obviously, and be like, who the heck are the rest of these people? Who's Roddy Ricch? Who's Blueface? Who's Lil Mosey? You know what I mean? I would have loved to say who's Megan Thee Stallion at that point. You know what I mean? And being able to look in their music and be like, bro, y'all put me on some hot artists. I don't feel like this is boosting their fan base. That's another thing. I feel like this is just their fan base being like, yes, they made it. This is that person. They're dope. You know what I mean? They're not looking at this and being like, oh, I found out who Megan Thee Stallion was from this list. Again, write in the comment section. Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if there's people on this list that you haven't heard of. I've heard of every single artist on this list. Last year I'd heard of most of the artists on the list. The year before that, same thing. So, this is the first year XXL's ever came out. And I've been like, bro, I know every artist on this list. Nobody is new. They didn't put me on to anybody. This is skipping the whole controversy of, obviously, the XXL that labels pay to be on to get the new artists on the freshman list. So we're just bypassing all of that, which obviously kind of goes into why we know all these artists already. By the time someone signs, they already had a little bit of a fan base, a little bit of a buzz. And so we already know who they are by the time they blow up. Due to Spotify, SoundCloud, all of these mediums to find artists now. XXL, I say in conclusion, they hit it on the nail with the artists on here. I think Roddy's going to be in the game for a long time. I definitely feel like Gunna, he has longevity in the game. The Baby has longevity in the game. Lil Mosey, he's doing his thing. YK has a nice little pocket where he's at. Same thing with Megan Thee Stallion. Same thing with Rico. Rico has a super strong fan base. Tierra Whack, I'm not too keen on. I don't really follow her like that, but I do know she has fans out here. Comethazine, same thing. All these artists are going to be here for a long time. So I guess that's another difference is back in the day, you would see people on XXL freshmen, and that was the highlight of their career. Period. That's it. Like, you know, like Pill from MMG. When he was on XXL, like, that was the highlight of his career. Like that's it. No offense, Pill, but, like, no one else really cared about him after that. I mean, he was you know, the label person for MMG. Like, so a lot of these artists I definitely see, like, this is not the high point of their career. They're going to keep going, they're going to keep pushing, and they're going to make names in the game for some time now. So, you know, that's the way I feel about the XXL is. How do y'all feel about it? Do you feel like there's some artists that left off of here? You know, I really wish, like, y'all would have seen, like, Lil Nas on here. That would have had me like, damn, all right, y'all really on here. But he's already blown up too. And, like, the way I'm saying XXL's working right now is, like, they would put Lil Nas on there, like, next year. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. I definitely want to see them put people up on artists again. And I want to look at this XXL list next year and be like, who is this? Who is that? You know? But let me know in the comment section what y'all think about it, man. XXL, y'all did a good job. But I definitely want to see y'all put us up on some people that don't have a lot of followers, people that I haven't even heard of before, people that before they hit 1 million streams. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be dope.